It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
We're going to talk about Hero Wars mobile stuff first. Grand prizes and heroic chest rework for the grand prizes is getting a slight tweak over on Hero Wars mobile. It's not live yet. At least I don't think it's live. Do a quick update and see what's what with it. I like the artwork a lot. You got Anvari holding on to some soul coins. I like the look of the chest. But we've discussed this in the past. The new heroic chest, or the heroic chest rework, depending on how you want to call it, is coming soon. I don't know when exactly it is, but the idea behind it is they're adding some good stuff to it. They're adding a little bit of higher quality loot to the heroic chest. The big thing, as is explained in the text here, is that every 400 openings, there's a guaranteed grand prize. Bad luck protection every 400 openings. This is a cool deal. It's a really cool deal. It ends up that, it ends up that you can get a cleaver guaranteed now after 1 year and some change of opening the chest every single day. And then after you get Cleave Daddy as a grand prize, who, by the way, I feel is kind of overrated on Facebook and web, but on Hero Wars Mobile is actually a very viable tank in a lot of lines. Once you've gotten Cleaver out of the chest, you will eventually, after another 400 potential openings, you will get access to a skin plus. And I will occasionally call it a super skin in this explainer. Just know that a super skin and skin plus is the same thing. I just kind of, for some reason, got super skin stuck in my head at one point as the title of it, and that's where we are. So we got this document a couple of months ago, basically explaining the changes that are happening to the heroic chest. And so far, a lot of it is the same. A lot of it is still a work in progress, but the big thing, obviously, is the bad luck protection for the grand prize for Cleaver and the skin plus or super skin. You can see Lars and just Lars in here, I guess. But what I've yet to see, and I'm still pretty sure it's in there, given that we've seen leaks from Loadrunner that suggest that this is in here, is the ability to choose the faction that you want an increased drop rate for. Okay, so for example, if I wanted an increased drop rate for Way of Chaos heroes, I would choose the Way of Chaos faction. The Soulstone drop rate has a boosted 15% chance for that faction. And then the skin plus that drops, if and when it does happen, will be from that faction. So if you are trying to chase, let's say, for example, you're trying to chase, I don't know, Mushy and Shroom or the Celeste skin or Yasmin, Kira. Let's say you wanted to chase that. Kira got one, right? Let's say you wanted to chase a specific skin plus. You would set the faction of your choice, right? And then whenever you did get one, it would open it up. And see in the bottom right-hand corner here, you can see the increased faction. You click on this little icon right here to pull up this screen, and then you select one and you click OK. And then the background for the heroic chest, the banners change. You can see that it's got the Chaos faction symbol. Yeah, pretty cool. And if you don't have the hero for the skin plus, you cannot get the skin plus. If you do have the hero, but you don't have the base skin, it will give you the base skin and the skin plus. Kind of cool there. If you already have the base skin when you get the skin plus, then you get a skin certificate. All the way across the board, the quality of life is incredible on this. It's just absolutely an improved situation, just significantly improved from what the current heroic chest provides. All right, no matter where you are in your account timeline, you are gaining value from the heroic chest. But then you might say, well, the day-to-day, you're still getting basic soul stones that you might already get. While that is true, they have a mechanism in place for that. If you get, for example, if you get Kark soul stones and you already have Kark at Absolute Star, then instead of Kark soul stones, you can get agility skin stones or sparks of power or runes. Okay, so instead of the soul stones, you will get additional resources. I believe that you also get the soul stones that you can then change for soul coins in the soul coin shop. But at least the day-to-day opening, like if I just gonna go to here and open up the heroic chest, boom, and I'm gonna get 1 Kai soul stone or something. Yeah, 1 Maya soul stone. Like, what good is 1 Maya soul stone gonna do if I have an absolute star Maya? What an absolute waste of my time, right? But in this instance, I would have potentially gotten intelligence skin stones as well, or runes to level up Maya's glyphs, or any hero's glyphs, or sparks of power to level up anybody's gift of the elements. This hasn't been confirmed yet, but the post on Facebook says it sounds complicated, but I know for a fact this chest is incredibly useful. There's so much more in it. I can see something else inside. I'll try to figure out what else it is and then be sure to bring it to the main square of Strongford for everyone to use. So I believe this is referencing the additional resources that you can get out of here once you have an absolute star hero of the applicable whatever pull of the day. Now, one last thing that I want to touch on before we move on from this is the rules right here. And I know my camera's kind of covering it up here. I'll just move it over to the side here. Let's see. Cleaver is always the first grand prize. Rule number 2, getting a grand prize is guaranteed every 400 openings. That's called bad luck protection, but it can happen before that. You can get a grand prize before 400 openings, and if you do get a grand prize before 400 openings, it does not reset the bad luck protection. So no matter what you open, every 400 chests, you are getting a grand prize. All right, you can get 10 grand prizes in that 400 chest openings. You could, you probably won't. You could get 3 super skins, and then whenever you open up the 400th chest, you get a 4th super skin. You could. Unlikely, but you could. Hero Wars Facebook and web bad luck protection resets every time you achieve the thing. It pushes it further out. So I do like that quality of life improvement. On top of that, I'm a huge fan of the Anvari artwork. I'm a huge fan of all of the Skin Plus artwork, honestly. They look really good. Some of them better than others. Mushy and Shroom, as I mentioned a couple of times, is my favorite Skin Plus. Probably my favorite skin in the game. Love the contrasting art and the golden little mushrooms and all of that. But the ETA for this, I don't know yet when this is going to be implemented. There was data hinting that it was going to go live on July 1st. In fact, I made a video suggesting it was going to go live on July 1st, but it has not gone live yet. The real question is seeing the % chance of the new heroes in the chest. If you go Eternity, will Iris be the same chance as others? Yes. If Iris is added to the heroic chest, then yes. Another question, Vincent, great question, by the way. Another question that I have that has not been answered is the newest super skin, the newest Skin Plus, right? Will that be immediately added into the heroic chest, or will we have to wait a time before it is added into the heroic chest, right? Martha just got her Skin Plus last week, Celestial Skin Plus. So would the Martha skin be in there right now if the heroic chest thing had been reworked, it was live? Or would we have to wait 6 months? I don't know. We'll see. Looks like we're probably going to get another post about it tomorrow. And when we do, we'll discuss it probably on Monday. Or we won't. We'll see how it goes.